Thank you so much, Tony. Unfortunately, this time of year can get dangerous. Some people light fires inside, outside, just as a way to stay warm. During the last cold front we had last month, we reported on a number of fires that got out of control because people lit them just trying to stay warm. 4 in Your Corner, Sam Sosa, live in Fort Myers right now, telling us how local police and firefighters are working to make sure everyone stays safe through the cold. Sam?
Patrick, it is bitter cold out here. Now, don't call me a wimp. You know I'm born and raised in Florida, and this is not normal for me, not normal for a lot of people who stay in this area year-round, and it's really no wonder that some people, especially those in our homeless population, seek shelters in abandoned buildings like this church right behind me. This is one of those places that you mentioned that did have a fire indoors while people were trying to stay warm, and this is the result. You can see if you zoom in there, there's still a lot of wreckage here from that fire. Neighbors suspect there were homeless people in here trying to keep warm, and that's how that fire was set. And tonight, police are working to make sure they choose safer options.
Cold weather calling for scarves and hats, not the usual attire in Florida. The wicked weather driving the homeless to seek shelter. Fort Myers Fire Rescue put out a blaze early last month at this abandoned church on Bend Street and Lincoln Boulevard, where neighbors say homeless people started a fire to keep warm.
We get a lot of calls for fires that come up or trash burning and stuff like that, just because we understand people trying to stay warm, especially our homeless population.
It's nothing Fort Myers Police Captain Jay Rodriguez hasn't seen before, and his department is taking extra precautions.
We just keep a more of a vigilant eye on kind of our abandoned buildings and our houses that are usually boarded up.
Tonight, as we expect temperatures to dip into the low 40s, Fort Myers police are working to make sure people who don't have homes get to a safe place.
We're not out there to be enforcers to kick you out or to arrest you. It's more importantly to get you to one of the open shelters so that you have a warm place to stay.
As for those who want to start fires outdoors, officials tell me that's okay, but Cape Coral Fire Department's Andrea Shook says you need to follow some guidelines.
You want to have it at least 25 feet from a structure, and you want to make sure you have a source of extinguishment nearby.
Now, if you guys are planning to start a fire outdoors tonight, make sure you're using a legit fire pit and you're using clean cut wood. Reporting live in Fort Myers, Sam Sosa, Fox 4 in Your Corner.
All right, Sam, we want everyone to be safe tonight with these chilly nights. A number of warming centers or shelters opening in Southwest Florida. We're showing you what's going on in Collier County. You can go to St. Matthew's House or Immokalee Friendship House. They're open from 8 p.m. until 5 in the morning. There's also going to be a warming center at the Golden Gate Community Center in eastern Collier County. Hendry County opening shelters at the United Way House in LaBelle and the Janet B. Taylor Auditorium in Clewiston in Sugar Country. Charlotte County's Homeless Coalition building on Kennesaw, Port Charlotte is also open as a shelter. And in Lee County, you can go to the Salvation Army starting in just about an hour at 7 o'clock. That's on Edison Avenue in Fort Myers.